Alright, so I said I was going to assemble it and show it to off, but I said to myself, might as well do the proper way of assembling this, and we're going to do it bit by bit, step by step, inch by inch. So here are all the parts that makes up the legs of the Leo. And we're going to begin with one part here, which, oop, almost forgot this one. Alright, I'm good. I'm going to take these two legs, these two parts, put them together like so. That's done. And then we have this one that goes here. That one goes there. Front part goes here. Front part goes there. And we have this notch that goes right there. This one goes here. That pretty much completes the legs. And you know what? I just forgot two parts here. I thought I had this ready. Here we go. I forgot these two. And I did sand them down, I guess. This one I didn't, but that's okay. Before we put this on, you have this part. And taking the ball caps, take two of these, put one like this here, and then the other one like this here. There we go. Now this is a bit tricky. According to the manual, you put this here. There's a notch there that catches the ball. That's all cool and all, but this is actually this part here is too weak. Way too weak to hold. You can put this on like this, and then when you put the leg on, it'll hold, but this part I think is I think that somebody made a goof there, because they should have, this should have been tightened up a little bit more. Now it does redeem itself with the next part, which we're going to do right now. So let me just put this on first. Come on, go there. Stay, goddammit. Alright. So I'm going to take two bottom parts of the leg. Like that. And then you put it right over like this. And even though it doesn't feel like it's holding it in, it's pretty much sit in motion there in one aspect or another, so you don't have to worry about it coming off. It may pop out, but you're not going to lose it. So that's okay. I'll accept that. Then we have the thigh armor, which we put this one here. And then you have this very, very small little part that if you are not careful, you will lose it. This goes right here. Let me show you a before and after. Let me just put this in first. Then close this up. So you have a before and after of how it looks. You see? This part, I believe, is meant for attachments. And I have a distinct feeling we are all going to get if memory serves correctly, and you know, I think I pulled out the wrong one. Hold on a second. if memory serves me correctly, here it is. I think this is, Bandai may end up using this for the possibility of them releasing the Ares, because the Ares has, I believe, some thrusters on the leg part of this, or could be something else like the Mercurius or the V8, because it does have a similar construction. I'm just saying this out loud, so don't tell me if it, I could be wrong. Alright, so we have these two charcoal parts that goes here, not charcoal, the brown parts, and this one goes like that. This one goes like that. There we go. Then we have this part here and this angle that goes like there. This one goes there. Then we have this part here. There's a notch that faces up. Slide it in like so, in there and in there. And then finally, these two parts take that goes here. Take that, we go there. So it looks like that. The two balls. Put that there and put that there. I should have done one leg and then, don't have to waste time. I'll put that there like this. Put that there like so. Alright. There. The legs of the Leo, complete. Needs a bit of sanding here and there, but I am impressed with the construction and how easily these parts can be removed, and you don't have to worry about masking, because clearly this can be painted separately, and maybe of course masked off in areas where it gives it more detail if you want. But yeah, this definitely has some great painting potential here, so we're going to really explore this. I can't wait to start this up on the painting. But this is what the legs look like. Let's move on to the next part of the build. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be building, and we're going to lump it all in one pot here, one portion of this video, and that's going to be the torso, the waist, and the head of the Leo. So let's begin with the waist first. First thing I'm going to need is this, and you know what? You think you're prepared, and you think you have all the parts, and then you forget there's one little part that you forgot to get, and that's this little guy. This little guy is required, of course, to put him in here like so. So you can grab the legs, or hold on to the legs, then slide this in like here, like that. And over here, take these little thrusters, put them right under here and here. So it looks like that. This one, put this one in here. Oh, with this angle like this. I believe that's how it is. And then you take this, and let me just explain that when you put this on, this actually kind of is a little too tight to the point where it may actually snap the inside of this if you start turning it. So don't turn it too much. I mean, maybe you want to turn it too much, but just so you know, that may happen. And then of course it's held into place like this. There you go. Then this goes here like that, and then this goes here like this. Very reminiscent, of course, to the Master Grade Tallgeese. And don't know about the real Tallgeese yet, since I don't have it, but I wonder if it's kind of almost similar, but maybe not. Alright, so we're going to put this to the side. Then we're going to need this part here, and I believe we got to keep it like this, we need this guy that goes here, inside of this, and then this one that goes in here, and then this one that goes in here, and then there's no other back part but this one, and this holds everything into place like so. And then this one goes in here, and that holds in like that. You have this part here that goes in here, and obviously this is the connector for any type of attachments that Bandai will release hopefully soon. So that completes that part, but then you need this. Nope, sorry. You need this. You put the ball cap in here, push it in, ball cap in here, come on, push it in, and it has to go in like this. So it looks like that. Then you put that here, it looks like that. Very nice. Finally, and this is the one part that, even though I like, I'm not completely liking it. So you have this little clear orange-yellow part that goes in here. Once you put it in there, you're good. But even though it's faded, I kind of don't like how it looks overall. We'll review this in a moment. Put that in here like so. Goes in there. I think it goes in the other way. Yikes. There we go. Go in like that. And this goes like this. And then this one goes in there. And then this one will go in there. And then finally we put the head in there. We might as well put this one here just in case. There you have it. Waist, torso, and head of the Leo is finally complete and assembled. Very cute. I'm digging this, I really am. Alright, let's move on to the next part of the build. Okay. The final things we're going to work on is going to be the arms and the weaponry of the Leo. And we got them all right here. First up, let's assemble the shoulder parts. Get this part here. Go into this like so. This one here. Goes in there. Alright, that goes there, that's done. Then we have this plate here that goes right through here. Got that one here. There we go. So that completes this part. We'll put this to the side. Now we take the forearms. Then we take these little caps. One is thicker while the other one is shorter. The thicker part goes on the inside. Like so. And then close it up. I snipped the excess plastic as close as I can, but I didn't sand them down completely because I want to put them together, and then later on, you know, once I begin preparing, I'll smooth it out so it's conformed to this. Depending on how this form looks, I'll see what I can do to get rid of the seam line, if I can. Alright, so we got this part here that goes into this like this. Then you pull it up. Same thing here. Pull it up. Then you have this part goes in like that, and I'll tell you something, they really find this part of the joints in both the legs and the arms, they're really cover up areas where you think you're going to have to work, you know, you may have to put a lot of work into cutting and, or not cutting, like sanding and cleaning up, but this is perfect how they did this. Then we have this part here that goes in down like that, followed by this, and there you go. The arm is done, but we're going to put the hand here. Then this one will go here for that arm. That completes that. Then we're going to put this one here, this one there, and this will form the left arm. There we go. So the arms are done. Very nice. Very nice. My bad Borat impression. Alright, so now this one, the machine gun barrel container, you want to get this, and then you want to get this little part here and put it in this, and then turn it like that. Oh, crap. I cleaned up this. Alright, good, there we go. This one I'm going to later on glue and then sand down and conform to this, because this will be painted one color. And then we have this part that we're going to put this together. And then this goes into like that, followed by this. There's the machine gun. And then the shield is easy. Stop calling me. Put this one in here like so. This one goes like this here, depending on the positioning, like that. And then you have the two beam saber hilts. One goes here, which I think this is a little too tight here. This is very tight, so be careful with this, because I think this will be popping out a lot of times. There we go. Shield, gun, and arms are now complete. Let's put this puppy together and see how it looks.